Hello and welcome to another episode of Reporters Without Orders, a podcast where we discuss what made news, what didn't, and some things that absolutely shouldn't have. Well, speaking about what made news, we are recording this podcast on the evening of December 8th. The results of the Himachal and Gujarat assembly elections are already out. And सबको कुछ ना कुछ मिला है. कल दिल्ली में रिजल्ट आया MCD इलेक्शन का. द आम आदमी पार्टी won that. In Himachal, the Congress is back in power. In Gujarat, the BJP has a decisive victory, winning more seats, that is 156 out of 181, than any party has ever won before. And of course, apropos all these results, we have people who've covered all these three elections. I was in Himachal, which Basant was in Gujarat, and Akanksha, along with Anmol, covered the MCD elections in Delhi. So this is a sort of a wrap-up episode of this 1 month long, actually more than a month long effort that has gone into reporting on these state elections and the local body elections in Delhi. तो पहले तो आप बताइए 20 दिन 25 दिन आपने गुजारे गुजरात में. अमिताभ बच्चन का ऐड आपने बहुत देखा था या रिपोर्टिंग का कुछ कीड़ा लग गया था आपको?
नहीं, मैं गया था 15 दिन के लिए. फिर 2 तारीख तक ऑफिस ने बोला रुक जाओ. फिर मैं 2 तक काम किया, 2-3 तक. फिर मैं 2 दिन थोड़ा गुजरात घूमा नहीं था जब रिपोर्टिंग कर रहा था. तो मैं 2-3 दिन घूमने के लिए रुक गया और 5 को इलेक्शन जो सेकंड फेज का हुआ फिर मैं लौट आया. जो
आज बहुमत मिली है भारतीय जनता पार्टी को, और काफ़ी बड़ी बहुमत है. कल पेपर्स में हर जगह स्प्लैश होगा कि ऐसी विक्ट्री, उनका वोट शेयर 52.9% है. मतलब इट्स ग्रेट. इट मेक्स अ बिग डील टू क्रॉस 50.
और 27 साल शासन करने के बाद
जी, पार्टियों के 40 नहीं क्रॉस होते, इन्होंने 50 कर दिया. तो आपको जब आप ग्राउंड पे थे 20-25 दिनों में, आपको लग रहा था कि बहुमत तो आनी थी, ये तो सबने बोल दिया था, लेकिन इतनी बड़ी बहुमत आएगी?
हाँ, मतलब इतनी बड़ी 150 क्रॉस करेंगे इसका अनुमान तो मुझे भी नहीं था. मुझे लगता था 130-120 हो जाएगा आराम से. लेकिन लोगों में उत्सुकता थी. लोग कांग्रेस की बात ही नहीं कर रहे थे. दिक्कत ये थी. आम आदमी पार्टी नई पार्टी है, उसकी बात तो कर रहे थे, लेकिन किसी नए पे जल्दी भरोसा कोई नहीं करता. तो ये लग रहा था कि कांग्रेस की कोई नाम ही नहीं ले रहा. आम आदमी पार्टी का नाम ले रहे हैं, लेकिन पूछ रहे हैं कि आप तो दिल्ली से हैं, आप बताइए कि वहाँ क्या स्थिति है. ऐसे में लग तो रहा था भाजपा अच्छे मार्जिन से जीतेगी. और आखिर में कोशिश भी आखिरी दिन अहमदाबाद में प्रधानमंत्री ने 38 किलोमीटर का रोड शो किया, ये जानते हुए कि अहमदाबाद वो लोग जीतेंगे ही.
राइट.
तो मेहनत भी काफ़ी थी, और कांग्रेस की निष्क्रियता और आम आदमी पार्टी की नई पहुंच है. तो इसलिए भाजपा को मिलना था और लोगों में काफ़ी उत्साह था.
जी. आकांक्षा, कमिंग टू यू, I mean, started observing politics when I was in school, 15 years ago probably. I have never seen a municipal body election being covered with on this scale. Access My India even did an exit poll of an MCD election. It almost seems unprecedented. It was a very aggressive, shrill contest between Aam Aadmi Party, Bharatiya Janata Party, and you covered it. Can you tell us why this local body election in Delhi mattered so much? Why did it get so much attention from all quarters?
So I think one of the reason why this was a highly publicized local level election, the reason was that both Modi and Kejriwal jumped into the fray. And even on part of BJP, we also did a story on this. I found it slightly awkward that Prime Minister Modi himself could be seen on all the hoardings that were put up across Delhi.
Right.
And it became quite evident that, it's a stronghold of sorts for the party, since they had been here for 15 years and they want to wrest control of it. Because this is Delhi, this is an ego issue of sorts with them as well. And then, I think just 2 or 3 weeks before the polling date, I think we were getting messages from Delhi BJP almost every alternate day. There was an array of press conferences, all those leaked videos from inside Satyendra Jain's prison cell.
Yeah.
So it was also an opportunity, I think, for BJP to tarnish the image of Aam Aadmi Party, to settle political scores with them, someone they see as a potential adversary of sorts. And I think even on part of the Aam Aadmi Party, it had a lot of, for them it was important because this is their stronghold of sorts as well.
Right.
This is the party, this is the, I think, state from where it all began. And this is also a party which is now harboring ambition of becoming a national party after the victory in Punjab. So, it all began with just, Aam Aadmi Party announcing that we'll have this thing called Koode Pe Charcha. And that's what caught my attention.
Right.
And even if you see, like till yesterday, if you see the slogan on the standee, it says "अच्छे होंगे 5 साल," क्योंकि अब MCD में भी आ गए हैं केजरीवाल. So these words like "चर्चा" and "अच्छे," I think the irony of it shouldn't be lost on someone. That this is a party that wants to go big on a national level, and therefore it also doesn't want to miss out on any opportunity.
And the vocabulary is also a lot of vocabulary of the BJP, right? Achhe din, chai pe charcha. And when he won, according to your story, he said that he sought the blessings of BJP Delhi and the Prime Minister. So yes, it seems that he has a plan of how he's going to scale his party from Delhi to a national party. Tell me, earlier this year in April, the Delhi MCD, which was trifurcated in 2012 under Sheila Dikshit, once again became a unified body.
Right.
Does that have to do something with with the stakes in this election?
I think the general assumption was that since the elections have been delayed and it's a unified MCD, it's probably because the BJP wants to reap some kind of electoral benefit out of it. But I think on the ground, to people, what mattered to them, and most of them even on the day of voting would just say that we want parivartan. And it was not really based on some kind of report card as far as cleanliness is concerned, but I think they voted for a party, for a face, and that was Kejriwal.
Right.
So I don't think that the decision to this entire delimitation has had so much of an impact.
Right.
Plus, I think on the field, when I went out there, one thing which also struck me was that even in ticket distribution, some amount of, of course, due diligence is done. And for Aam Aadmi Party, one thing which could have worked could be the fact that they also chose winners in 2017 who contested on Congress ticket.
Right.
And some of them have won again, like this time as well. So, I think this is for political analysts and psephologists to give an answer to, but at least on the ground, I couldn't sense an impact of delimitation as such.
Right. Well, also, you spoke about Satyendra Jain. Sometime around a week or 10 days ago, his videos of him doing various things stopped coming out on Twitter and on TV, and I started getting worried because I was wondering, is he okay? I got really used to that almost big boss videos coming out of ek din massage kar rahe, ek din paper par rahe, ek din file par rahe. But that is all part of the election, festival or whatever you want to call it in the country. One of the people who campaigned for the BJP in Delhi was Jairam Thakur. I saw the list of campaigners, and usme Jairam Thakur, he's the Chief Minister of Himachal. Actually, now that he's lost, it will be his last days. But in Himachal, the party has lost, and it's below the majority mark by almost 10 seats. So it needed 35, it has 125. And a lot of the impression in Himachal seemed to be that he's an accidental chief minister, he's weak. ओवरनाइट सेक्रेटरीज चेंज हो जाते हैं, पब्लिक कमीशंस के हेड चेंज हो जाते हैं और जयराम साहब को पता भी नहीं होता क्यों हो रहा है. So it was seen that Nadda and Modi or Amit Shah were running the show in Himachal instead of the chief minister. And then they sent him to campaign in Delhi, which was very ironic. But for those watching this podcast on YouTube or elsewhere, this is all you will get for the video segment of Reporters Without Orders. To listen to the complete conversation I'm going to have with Akanksha and Basant, please head over to newslaundry.com. Check out our inbuilt podcast player, episode 249 of Reporters Without Orders.
The subscription model is something that keeps Newslaundry afloat, but we need hundreds of thousands of people to completely transform the news ecosystem. So you pay for news, so it serves you. So click on the link with this video, subscribe to Newslaundry and pay to keep news free, और गर्व से कहो मेरे खर्च पर आज़ाद है खबरें.